So you got a job, you just got your taxes back, you got a little money to invest in yourself. This is what you want to do. You're probably getting rejected by apartments, credit cards, loans. So you sit on the sideline waiting. This is what you can do with your investment. First is you want to pull your smart credit report. Why? It's because they pull all three bureaus: Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. And the goal is to identify the negative accounts on your credit report. Because let's face it, you can't repair what you don't know is there. You want to fix names, selling, addresses. These stop you from getting instant approvals when you're going for funding. After you do that, yes, you could dispute. But I'm about to teach you a secret strategy a lot of people don't know. To dispute these accounts, a lot of times you see inaccuracy. So let's say Equifax or Experian might have an issue here. The account balance is saying that you owe $25. But you see on Experian, you see that they said you owe $1,000. Typically, you can use this error to get it removed because within the law, it has to match across all three bureaus. That was some free game. So now to dispute your credit, you can use Credit Repair Cloud. It's $179 a month. It allows you to fix multiple credit reports. So not just yours, friends, family. You can turn this into a business through the system. Or you can go My Dispute Flow for $40 a month. If they do not respond to you, you can file with the CFPB. You only want to do this at the 30 or 60-day mark, letting them know that you have put these credit bureaus on notice and they haven't responded to you. What's going to happen is they're going to try to verify these accounts. And if they can't verify these accounts, they start to remove these accounts. This gives you a second chance. And now you can go out and get access to capital, grow, and scale your business. Now, let's say you remove all the negative items off your credit report. You'll probably have a thin credit profile like this. To boost this, simply just want to go to a friend or a family member and make sure that they got at least a $5,000 credit card. Make sure they had this credit card open for 5 years. It's a $15,000 limit. Utilization is under 10%, which is very important. You can even check this on Credit Karma. Payment history is good because you can adapt their bad negative history if you do this incorrectly. But if you don't, you can go to sites like this where it already comes ready to go for you. This is TradeLineSupply.com, where other people sell spots on their credit cards to make a profit. They're brokeraging other people's spots to sell them to you so you can instantly adopt their history. Why this is so important is because realistically, if you want to get approved for a $50,000 credit card, this will be about a third round. This is what people don't tell you. Not your first round, you instantly get a $50,000 credit card with a thin credit profile. So what you want to do is you want to add trade lines with at least $20,000 limits, which we call comparables. So when you go out to get funding from the bank, you're getting approved for these comparables. They're going to compare what you have on your credit report to what they can possibly lend you. Now, just AU's better self is not going to work. What you need to do is you need to head over to Rent Reporters and report rental history to your credit report as a primary. Or you can do things like get a pledge loan, which can be a more tedious process. If you want to go a step further than all of that, if you have a card on your credit report that's not with Bank of America, you can get an LLC set up. And with that LLC set up, you can refinance that card from your personal to your Bank of America business. What's going to happen is your LLC is a separate entity. So they're going to show it paid off on your personal and they're going to refinance it into your business. So it comes off your personal going to your business and it will show up like it's paid off. So now you got a super lit primary on your credit report to go ahead and get access to fund it. People who typically do this could see anywhere from $50,000 to $100,000 within that round. So now you added your primaries to your credit report. That Rent Reporters or Rental Karma, you can backdate this to 7 years, which will give you a total of 5 years here. Now you have the primaries you need. Then you can add these, and you added your AUs to your credit report. You adopted this payment history right here. You should now be sitting somewhere around here or higher. Now you can go for the mid-entry credit cards. See, a lot of people shoot too low and a lot of people shoot too high. You want to shoot right in the middle because you just boosted your credit, but you can't go for the super high limits and you can't go for the super baby limits. So what you want to do is you could go for something like a $20,000 American Express. They'll sometimes give you 3 credit cards with 1 inquiry. I show people how to do this all the time. Also, you can go to Citi. They'll give you around $15K. But you got to know the right credit card to go to. Comment help, and I'll show you exactly what credit cards to go to and what bureaus they pull for, which is super important. Because sometimes you'll clear your credit report, and what you will notice is other credit reports will still have negative items because it's still in the repairing process. Again, never pull a trigger unless you want to do the credit card stacking method and get these credit cards at once. Then you can go to Chase right here and probably get another $15,000. In total, this is $50,000 that you can then use to invest into something. What I tell people is invest into something very simple and controllable. Something like Airbnb, because with Airbnb, all you got to do is get a unit. Since you got a good credit score, rent you out a unit, right? And you can rent it out for like $900 a night. This is a penthouse. So let's say that this only did 20 nights being booked. That'll be $20,000 a month. The penthouse, say, cost you $10,000. You should take home $10,000. But remember, You got to pay for things like cleaners, a manager, Wi-Fi, and different things like that. So you could walk away with $8,000 a month. But now you can replace your income by doing strategies like this and get in your bag. Yo, this is Dell Investor. Follow me for more free game and send me a DM if you would like to work with me.